Ubisoft Massive's open-world Star Wars game is releasing in 2023. The developer said so. There's the tweet right there. It says 2023. It's coming soon, right?
Truly wonderful the mind of a child is.
Hopes, dreams. Hello there. Nice to meet you. What's going on, guys? This is Star. If you found this video, it means you're now a part of the best Star Wars community on YouTube. And you're just in time too, because today we've got some crazy rumors and leaks surrounding the upcoming open world Star Wars game. Before we jump into it, I humbly ask you to like the video if you find it useful or entertaining, and consider subscribing and getting notified if you're new. This was tweeted by a developer at Ubisoft Massive. He says, "Happy New Year to you all. 2023 is going to be huge for us. Join the adventure. Hashtag Massive Star Wars." Naturally, this got players excited, especially coming off of the reveal trailer for Jedi Survivor, and almost immediately after that, there was an article published by Insider Gaming, which is a pretty reputable source, but this article had some pretty outstanding claims about this upcoming open world game. Now, these are the aforementioned leaks, and before I get into it, I have to preface this by saying that there is no hard evidence to back up any of what I'm about to read. This is all from the words of the author of this article, so be sure to take it all with a grain of salt. But if it's true,
hold on to your butts.
From what we already know, the Ubisoft Star Wars game will boast a fully open, seamless universe akin to that found in No Man's Sky. In the game, players will be able to jump between systems, immersing themselves in a vast galaxy bursting at the seams with activities. At the heart of the game sits an in-depth, lengthy story driven by a fully customizable character that walks a path chosen by the gamers themselves. There are decades worth of lore, locations, weapons, and characters for Ubisoft and Massive Entertainment to draw from, so the game itself should be something special. It may even rival Starfield, which is due to launch in 2023. Now, let's just assume that this is all true. Again, there's no evidence for any of this, but let's just assume. If this is real, this is hands down the biggest Star Wars game that's ever been made. Bigger than probably LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga even. Seamless travel between star systems is already a dream come true for any Star Wars fan. The rest is just a cherry on top, and again, let's just assume that this is all true. Because if it is, there is not a chance in hell this game is releasing this year. Are you kidding me? It's laughable to believe that it is. First of all, UB Massive is on the verge of releasing their next big title, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, which they've been busy with for the last couple of years, so development time on open world Star Wars has been very limited. There is no way the game will be ready for release, even at the end of 2023. There's just not enough time. It's not all doom and gloom though. We might have a small idea of what the release schedule could actually look like. Disney has already said they have a plan when it comes to Star Wars video game releases, which is a lot more than we can say about the movies. At the very least, they see value in a roadmap for video games, so that's good. But Disney's plan is to have 2 video games release every single year, one major title and one smaller title as kind of a complimentary release to that bigger one. This year, we already know that the slot for the major AAA title is taken up by Jedi Survivor from Respawn, so that only leaves a smaller game as the second release this year, and I highly doubt an open-world Star Wars game qualifies as small. The smaller game is most likely going to be Star Wars Hunters, developed by Zynga, and we can come back to this video later this year to see if I'm wrong or not, but I'm pretty confident Hunters will be the second game. It's already been delayed twice for over 2 years, and the last update we got on it said it would be dropping this year. So in 2023, I would expect Survivor and Hunters as our 2 Star Wars video game releases. Then in 2024, I think we could possibly see the open world game, although if I'm being honest, that still seems a little bit too soon, considering just how ambitious this project sounds. I think in 2024, we're more likely to see the other 2 projects from Respawn Entertainment, the narrative-driven first-person shooter and their real-time strategy game. That means the open world game probably won't release until 2025, which is quite a ways off, but just think about the other games that are on the way too. We've got the KOTOR remake, the Skydance Studios Star Wars games, both of which sound huge themselves, so they're gonna take a long time to develop. And we can't forget about Star Wars Eclipse, which is another big game on the horizon. All of these major releases have to fit within that release schedule that Disney set up. If they want to stick to it, they really have to figure out how they're going to space these 4 major games out over the next couple of years. It's really a question of which studio finishes development on their game first, because that's the game that we're probably going to see in 2024. That's exactly why I think it's going to be Respawn's projects, because those have been in development, whereas Ubisoft has kind of just been picking at open world Star Wars here and there since they're busy with Frontiers of Pandora. In conclusion, don't buy into the hype, guys. Make sure you do your own research always. This game is not dropping in 2023. We don't even have a title for the game. I mean, think about that. If you go onto Ubisoft's website, their little Snowdrop engine page that's promoting the game, there's no title. It just says, The Star Wars Project. And I highly doubt we're going to be buying a game called The Star Wars Project from stores when this game drops. That's all I got for you guys today. What do you think the release schedule of Star Wars games is going to look like over the next couple of years? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're hyped for open world Star Wars and Jedi Survivor. Again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and get notified. We have plenty of Star Wars content on the way. But for today, that's going to do it from me. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.